boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. So did you hear Jay's verse?
Yeah, I did. I liked it. I just didn't like the song.
You didn't like this song?
Like,
I know
Ross
God
and Ming.
did. It breaks my heart. They didn't believe in us.
Yo,
Like,
it didn't feel
what do
like
you
that,
mean?
bro. But it didn't feel like that.
It did. Rick Ross kind of snapped too.
I didn't get struggle rap though. You know what I mean?
No, it was God did.
It was
They
like,
didn't believe in us. He said, I didn't get a million years from the sink trying to get it out the sink. Some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Snow
you're
wilding
talking
for
the
the
numbers
camera
at
right
the.
Snow is wilding for the camera right now.
It's your weekly dose. If it's worth talking about, we talking about it. I'm your boy, faking no moves.
I'm WorkinGenius.
Danny Ming.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the No Politics
We here.
Podcast.
Yeah. Welcome back. What we talking about? Nah, but yeah, we was talking about Khaled. We talking about music. Like, it's been an eventful week.
Yeah, I'm trying to play catch up, man. I feel like I missed a.
We was out of
Right
town.
now.
Huh?
I feel like that's what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
That's how I'm chilling. That's how.
Like playing real life catch up, bro. Being out of town, being.
Yeah, because I did the same shit. Even though I was
Disconnected.
only gone for a day, but that was enough for me to be like, gotta snap back.
Facts. Yeah. So last week you wasn't on this because you went somewhere.
Right.
And then this week you went somewhere. Who wants to start first? What?
I mean, I did some
What do we
humble,
miss?
wholesome joint. You know, I just went to my man's wedding.
See,
Yeah.
wholesome.
Humble, wholesome joint.
Did you see the last episode what he said you was doing?
What I say
He was like, "You're not even gonna believe what he getting into," and I was like, "You making it sound like he on some demon shit."
Yo,
and
nah.
I
like,
said he
he's
gone
not-
because he busy. You won't believe it what he's doing. He's living life.
Nah, word. Nah, I was in Georgia. It wasn't Atlanta. It was in Savannah, and it was cool down there. It was on some real chill stuff. Like this, even the scene was like kind of relaxed. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it wasn't that energy.
Yeah.
You know, it could turn to it, but it wasn't that.
Yeah.
What's good with y'all? What's good with you?
Shit, I was in Oakland. It was the same shit. Chill ass vibe. Fucking, I was disappointed they don't sell backwoods in Oakland.
Nowhere?
Nah, they don't sell them. But my cousin's boy works at Cookies,
Right.
and his boy bring us some bud from Cookies, and he had the backwoods.
Dudes just smuggling backwoods, bro. Like this the
So-
prohibition.
So then
You called
we went. To
Yo, it's the pro. Yo, you can't even. You gotta
called
you gotta tap into the underground.
for backwoods,
So,
yup.
yeah.
That ass. So we go to the Golden Gate Bridge, and I'm like, yo, is there anywhere over here that got backwoods? And he was like, you know what? You could keep my backwoods. I was like, you the man. You the man, bruh.
No charge.
No charge, but my cousin was like, yo, here's some bread for that. You know what I'm saying? He still gave him
Yeah.
bread. And he was like, all right.
That's fine, nah.
Yeah. Facts. But other than that, we did a show for Fora at the New Parish. I don't know if, y'all familiar with Fora, but he's an independent artist. He got a good, solid following. The people were mad friendly, mad nice, good fan base, good
looked fire.
energy. It was
The story looked
cool
fire.
as fuck. We had a great time.
Like the
Nah,
energy
for
looked
real,
crazy, bro.
For real. It was nothing but love. Oakland was dope.
Is this your first time in Oakland?
First time in California, first time on the West Coast, all that.
Yo, that it was Oakland artists too. Like that was everybody was from Oakland, really.
Most of them were like West Coast. They weren't Oakland. Like I DJ'd for my cousin. We was opening. We was the only East Coast act. We from New York, so I'm like we repping, but whatever. The people coming next behind us, the main dude was from Anaheim, right? He sees we came there and he seen my DJ shit and we was gonna do sound check. His
Right.
manager asks me, yo, you DJ? And I'm like, yeah. So he was like, oh, you think you could DJ for us? And I'm like, I mean, if I'm getting paid, yeah.
Yo, what the transition was hard?
Huh?
The transition was hard though. Like
No, it was
you know
easy.
some West Coast stuff.
It was easy.
Oh, word.
It was easy. So then he was like, all right, cool. They gave me some bread. I got some eat them type shit. He gave me his music. We was chilling. good people too, good energy, dope, right? He was from Anaheim. His boy was from, I think, Anaheim as well. And then there was another act. He was from Compton who could sing. He was nice.
What was his name? Yeah, no.
Garen, his name was. Shout out to him. The other two was Damo. Shout out to Damo the Kid and Doe. Damo, Doe, like they were dope. So everybody was just cool energy, cool vibe and shit. So yeah, Oakland was fire. So it was all West Coast basically, but they weren't from Oakland, but they West Coast. But we was chilling.
You went outside out there?
Like what you mean outside?
When I was out there, like I seen I was at like some I hit the taco trucks and stuff.
That's the
like,
first thing, bro. I asked him that. I said you had In-N-Out.
You feel me?
Because he was talking about, I was like, you had In-N-Out. He was like, nah.
But they know
I was
for
like,
the
you ain't have In-N-Out. And then I said,
there.
you got any tacos? He was like, nah.
And then they got these. I mean, we know them as like meetups.
I was literally there for a day and a half though, and we was there for business. Like,
yeah, but how many times you ate?
I ate like 3 or 4 times, but
Word.
as soon as we got there, we ordered like burgers. The burgers were fire. I had some mac and cheese. It was fire. Then in the morning, I had a burrito, breakfast burrito with like egg and cheese. Like shit was amazing. And then at the venue, I ended up going outside with Forrest DJ. Me and him linked up, and we were just talking. He was like he was hungry or whatever. I didn't even know he was Forrest DJ at the moment. But we just chopped it up or whatever and was like, yeah, let's go get food. So when we go out, we're looking for food. There's a fucking line outside around the corner. He's trying to be low key, so we go around the block. We not finding nothing. Oh, it was mad funny, right? Because we go around the whole block, find nothing, and there's like a parking lot on the other side. So like it's down the block from the venue where the line starts. We go up to this dude who's like in his trunk, and we're like, hey, the DJ goes, hey, you know anywhere we could get some food, man? We're hungry. He's like, some food? What do you mean? What kind of food you want? He's like, anything that's around. So he's like, oh, there's like a curry spot over there and shit. He was like, all I know is the bitches is over there.
Yo.
Like referring to the line and shit?
Referring to the line, like, bro, and the line is for him, basically, and for her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo, it's mad funny. He's like, that's all I know. So if you want food, go that way. If you want bitches, go that way. Yo, I was like, this is crazy. Oakland is funny. Oakland is funny. So then we go, and then we didn't like what we saw from the food, but there was like this white dude outside, and we like, yo, you know anywhere we could get good food? He's like, oh, there's a chicken spot right here. I haven't ate it, but they said it's banging, and there was a line for that bitch, and that bitch was banging. We got some chicken. I don't even know the name of the place, but that shit was fire.
Yeah, bro. Like, when I was out there, that's all I was hitting, like different trucks and shit. Just, and then they had the night, dudes on dirt bikes, the call meetups and stuff.
Word.
But I was out there for like a day, bro. I saw that Fruit Val Station joint. I was like, damn, joint man sad. Like,
damn.
Yeah, yo, it was out. That's all.
That's over there. I was thinking about that too. Bro. I was wearing my Stussy shirt. It says Stand Firm, and on the back in big letters says End Racism Now.
Yo, I was thinking about Black Panther, bro. I was like, yo.
All that, me too. Yeah. And when I was at the chicken spot, they had a mural for Breonna Taylor.
Fire.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, like I kind of wore the perfect shirt. Like I feel like I'm honored. Like
it's
that,
like a lot of embrace out there, a lot of acknowledging shit.
Yeah, facts.
That ass, but yo, Oakland was fire. Shout out to ARTZ. Shut that shit the fuck down.
Yeah, I know y'all killed that.
Yo, and then so like Dom and Doe, they're mad cool with Forrest. So then like they're on the whole tour and they're like, yo, you gotta come to Orange County. That's our hometown. The crowd's gonna be crazy. We need y'all there type shit. So we might pull back up on the Fake Smiles tour. You know what I'm saying? Hit that West Coast again. We might hit San Diego, all that. So California love. California love. I ain't gonna lie. I like being 3 hours behind. I like being 3 hours behind. I ain't even gonna lie. I was
yo, bro, this dude said the most bug shit. He said, yo, I would be good on the West Coast because I be waking up and it's like 10 a.m. So it's mad early. So every day I would just wake up at 10 a.m. and
Yo.
I'm like, bro, once you're out there,
Once
your
you're
whole
out
shit is
there,
gonna adjust,
you
and
gonna
you're gonna start
adjust,
wake up
bro.
at 1 again, like or in the afternoon. You're
Nah.
not just gonna stay waking
I
up.
tell you this,
I'm gonna
though.
go to the West Coast for like 3 days, not let my body adjust, and I'm just gonna love
Yeah,
that.
it's
and
only
then
if
come
you're
back.
there for like limited amount of time.
Straight
I'll
on the
tell you
West
this,
Coast.
like all the, you know, even though New York, East Coast, we got a lot of fire sports teams here. Like, but all the fire sports teams be over there, right? Like when you over there and you want to catch like an East Coast game, bro, it's like what, like 3 p.m. your time. It ends at like 7, bro. So you get to watch a whole game
And then still
and
do
then
shit.
enjoy your
It's
whole
still
day
early,
after,
it's still
bro.
early.
Like that's the thing I
That's
love
the
about
beauty about it, yep.
being on that side, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
because
that's-
everything works kind of on East Coast time.
Yeah, like
So like, but
Yo,
when you're over there, you
for
feel like
another
you got the extra
consecutive
3.
week, shout out Lewis. Lewis pulled up. He shouted out Lewis like 3 weeks in a row.
Last week we shouted him out
Yeah.
for what?
look,
I
Lou
forgot
being
what-
Oh,
what?
Patty Pimblett.
Patty Pimblett.
He met Patty
Yeah.
Pimblett. Yeah.
So-
What, like out there in Oakland too?
Yeah,
Like,
he
you
met.
didn't know
Yeah,
that?
Lewis
He
met him
met
at the
Patty
bar.
the Betty,
He
yeah.
said
that same like time he was out there with
No,
you?
no. Like,
Oh, like a different time.
but he had
Yeah,
told
yeah.
us, and we was talking about Patty
oh yeah.
Last week.
last week. And
But-
then the week before, we mentioned him because you mentioned him.
he was like, "Yeah, my boy Lou." Like we didn't
Oh
know
yeah,
him.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you went to the New York Knicks shit.
Yeah, I went to a game with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
shout
now
out
I'm
3
in
weeks in a row.
Oakland, and Lewis pulled up too. And we had a great fucking time.
Son Lewis.
Shout out to him too.
The people don't even know Lewis. Lewis has literally been in New York 3 weeks ago. Then fucking
Met Patty Pimblett
met
at
Patty
a bar.
Pimblett, and now was in
Pulled up to the
Oakland
show.
this
Nah,
past
he's
week.
everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, I seen him back like we met in Spain, bro. It was fire. Yeah, it was dumb. That was even more fire.
Yeah,
bro.
and it wasn't planned,
Yeah,
right? It wasn't
yeah.
planned. He was just out in Spain,
That's a
and
throwback.
then Lewis
yeah.
happened to be out in
I went
Spain.
yeah, like I
Wow.
seen. Yeah, we took a whole pic and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
that's funny.
Like how you bought to Lewis
In Spain, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, nah. I was saying Lewis is like one of the few people that like when he comes to New York and he got like he's going out for his birthday, like I'm gonna hit the bars for him. Like I'm definitely gonna
that's
pull
fair.
up
Nah,
because
I
I
don't-
know Lewis always will pull up.
It's certified for me too. I gotta show love whenever Lewis needs
Yo,
me
bro, I
to.
ain't gonna lie. I stopped going out with Lewis because like every time I go out with him, I end up like being with the girl I meet that night. Yo, real talk, bro.
That's funny.
Oh,
Real
man.
talk,
Damn.
yo.
And he's like matchmaker.
Yeah, yo, bro, every
No
time.
way.
Does he be playing like hard wingman or
Nah, yo.
it just happens? It's just coincidental.
Yo, bro, it happens every time, bro.
That's so
I
funny.
got 4 different. Yeah, 4.
4?
Yeah, bro.
Nah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
more than a
bro,
coincidence.
yeah.
He's
2 in New York and then like 1 in Cali. Yo, bro, yeah.
nah, he's playing a role. He's a factor.
Yo.
He's a factor. I don't know what he's doing,
He's a
but
good luck charm.
yeah, he's a factor. But that's funny.
That's why I don't go out with him. Like, yeah,
Nah, with us though, it was just all good vibes. He got drinks and shit. He was drinking. Fucking, he had left the fucking Oakland and Yankee game because coincidentally the Yankees pulled up the same night.
yeah.
So he was
They
watching.
pulled out there and
They
he's a
pulled
Yankee
up with
fan,
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
He pulled up with Aaron Judge. Shit was crazy. We made a movie in Oakland.
He brought the Yankees with him. And shit.
Oh shit. Yeah. But yeah, what else? What you was up to, Juma?
Bro, I ain't been up to shit, bro. I've been fucking watching your story, like, yeah, almost.
Shit.
Nah, but so good.
Nah, we gonna all go out on tour.
Facts,
Cause
facts.
bro, we
Yo, I'm
could
ready,
even
bro.
do podcasts, make content like that.
I'm ready.
Like even everyone I was networking with, like Dom and Dum, he followed me. He saw we got a podcast, and he was like, "Yo, I gotta pull up on that." I'm like, "For sure." Like, we pulling up to your hometown. We chop shit up, bro. We linking up.
All right, let's run
know?
into him in Texas and let's go to Houston.
No, for
That's
real.
funny that you
They
said
want
that,
us to
because
go.
they wanted
Oh, word?
to go
They want us
Texas.
to go to.
Yeah,
They're
that's-
gonna be in Dallas, Austin, and somewhere else, San Antonio.
Fire.
Yeah, I might not be able to make that one though. That run, because I got family stuff. My daughter's starting school and shit.
Okay.
Fire. That's fire.
Yeah,
Education.
yeah. So but I'm finding the perfect balance to do it all.
Yeah, nah.
What I showed you the message when my daughter said
Yeah,
today.
that shit was mad cute.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, I miss you," and shit. And then she was like, before that though, she was like, "Oh, you you traveling the world, living a new life or something. and then she said after, mommy made me say that. I was like, yeah, funny. But yeah, I can't wait to see my kids, even though it's only been like a couple days.
Word.
Yeah, family shit.
Girl dad.
Fire.
But besides that, one thing we was talking about last week, or we didn't get to talk about last week. If you seen last week's episode, you heard me and Aaron constantly saying like, "Oh, we can't talk about that."
Oh, but it's even better now because so much more has happened in the saga of what we was gonna talk about.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about?
Maybe, but
Nah, I think you know. But what we was gonna talk about was
What
that
happened?
Andrew Tate shit.
Yo, bro.
so yeah,
Getting
the
banned and all
Andrew
of that
Tate
shit is a
saga
whole
has
lot of shit.
continued in a crazy way. So it's actually better we talk about it now.
Yeah. So, how do we kick
Talk
this off?
about it. Andrew Tate, he's fucking banned from.
Okay, so
fucking-
that's the, I guess, where we were last week was he was banned from Meta, and then didn't he get banned from something else? TikTok? Did he get banned from TikTok?
TikTok,
I think it was
Meta,
everywhere.
Instagram.
Well, Instagram is Meta.
Yeah,
Meta is
so it's
Facebook,
Facebook,
Instagram.
Instagram, and now
Facebook.
TikTok. Yep.
Okay. And since then, Daniel has deep dived into the life
Yo,
of
I
Andrew
was
Tate,
catching
apparently.
up, bro.
Did YouTube take his content down too? His page down as well?
I don't.
I don't know. I don't even know if he ever had a YouTube.
Yo, that's
page, honestly.
yeah. I don't know. Like, yo, on some weird stuff. I was looking up like billionaires because I wanted to know if billionaires had YouTube pages. Like,
Oh shit.
like if Elon Musk got a use, you know what I
I
mean?
mean,
like,
he has a Twitter. I don't know if he got a YouTube.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Elon Musk definitely has a YouTube.
But but it's fire that like you make such an impact in the world. I hope to one day have an impact like that where people just put content of you out there. Like that was fire. But yeah, I was playing catch up with bros, like interviews just to kind of like figure out what he's really saying because I don't know what he's really saying because they always send the little short clips.
Yeah.
And you never really know what's the end of the you don't know what the whole thing is. So
I never really tried to deep dive, so I respect that you at least
yeah,
go into that.
That reminds me, they shut his Hustler University shit down.
Like, yo, bro,
Which
we
is
don't
like
ever
the
we don't
pyramid
ever
scheme.
let nobody finish their sentence. I feel like in life, like nobody ever gets to finish their sentence.
Some people don't deserve to talk.
But yo, it's free. Yo,
Right?
yeah, but now that freedom of speech
Right,
joint.
right.
Now the freedom of speech joint, we always gonna run back to that.
But here's the thing: freedom of speech doesn't mean like freedom of from consequences.
Yeah. So basically, like when I started with that interview with him and that woman, and they was on a date, and like
Cheyenne something.
yeah.
Reynolds?
I don't know. Yeah, they from.
That's the girl that I was telling you when we was first talking about Andrew Tate. You was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, is he with her?"
I think
you
I
asked,
said, was
like,
that
"Is
a
he
date?
with her?" And
Like,
I'm
that
like,
was
"No,
his
that's
girl.
her. That's her
Show.
show." Yeah.
Nah, that's a fire. It was like a fire show.
Yeah,
too.
she just dates mad dudes.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy, but
Awesome.
basically for the show.
Yeah, but it's just like, yo, what he was saying to her was not. Nah, it was entertaining as hell, bro. Like, cause
He's
he was-
entertaining, bro.
Cause he got a lot of like witty stuff to say, and then he make sense.
You can
to-
understand why
Yeah.
people are glued to this dude. He's charismatic. He got stories. He makes
But-
bold statements. You can understand it.
Yeah. Controversial.
But
in
yeah,
a way.
the only thing that I guess we gotta worry about is like the people who influenced by it. You know what I'm saying? Like
The people that take it,
yeah, like
For
his
face value.
consumers, like
Yeah,
people
yeah.
who's copying his like
Yeah.
what he's trying to put out.
I
there,
really look
'cause-
at it from a point like it's like the saying goes, controversy creates cash.
Yeah, bro.
So it's like once he realized that, he tapped into that. That's his lane. That's his bag.
yeah.
Now there's people that really like, bro, think about it. There's an era of adults that are way older than us that didn't grow up with social media, that then find social media and actually consume content like this and be like, oh, this guy must be an expert or no.
yeah,
then
and not
really
even
start
know how,
believing
and not
this
know
shit.
how much social media is just could
a lot
be
of people
fabricated
just talking
and
shit,
bullshit
spewing a gimmick.
Yeah, they'll see that and be like, "Wow, this guy looks like he knows his stuff," and it's that easy.
And
Yeah,
it's just
you're
a
right. That's
portrayal
great
of an
point.
image.
That's a
Like,
great point because we always think about like oh, the young minds that might.
and
not
then
know
there's
better,
young
but it'd
minds
be-
too that.
But it could
but-
be the older dudes
It could
too
be
that
older,
really just
yeah.
don't even know better.
So, like, you gotta understand. Like, I understand him that he found the lane and went, but then it's like, yo, what's up with like the people that really like take this shit like to heart?
To hearts are serious, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, like when you close your eyes, you see like a young man like that. Maybe not. He don't get a lot of women. He not attract. He don't feel confident about himself. And he's like, yo,
he wants to blame women.
Like yo, this is what I gotta do. Like.
The bad guys do. The nice guys finish last, and the bad guys do get.
This what I gotta
the
do.
girls. So I'm gonna start. Treating them like shit.
I get it though, cause bro, I think content to me, like when I look up, when I look into something, it gotta like solve a problem. It gotta be informative. It gotta be all these things. So he not none of that to me. So I'm not really,
Oh, I get what you're saying.
But it's entertaining though. It's something. But if you watch, you gotta just log off, bro, because he get crazy, bro.
You can't go down that rabbit hole either.
Yeah, you can't go down his rabbit hole.
It's like you could maybe consume something here and there by pure algorithm, but like once you start really following and like being like on what's the latest clip or the latest thing he's spewing, like that's when it's like.
But to get banned, bro, that's big,
that
bro.
serious.
That's like one of one though. That's like
that's different.
That's
different. I actually, I kind of fuck with it because it's kind of like cutting off the threat of like him becoming like a Tinder swindler. Before it's like too late. Before there's a fucking Netflix movie about him killing a girl.
Yo, but it's also because like
you know what I mean?
Like his fan base too. Like also, I'm gonna assume like it's a bunch of like dudes with pent up aggression that like he could make a cult out of that and make them like on some like.
That's the vibe.
The like the MAGA, the energy.
Yeah.
That's what I compare it to. It's like maybe even if he's not truly outwardly misogynist, he's the people he talks to or the people who like really feel him are very likely the type of people that are misogynist. In the same way, okay, you could say, oh, Trump's not racist, and then but the audience he's speaking to is generally rooted in racism.
Bro, he's gonna recruit dumb MMA fighter type dudes to line up and that's
same way like Trump.
Think about it,
Trump
bro.
would recruit people who are gun owners because they're in Republican states that allow gun ownership. So it's like danger. It could be dangerous.
And so crazy. That's the only part. That's the part I'd be like, yeah, you gotta get him out of here. But other than that, like it's entertaining for what it is. Like when he's telling, because bro, like bro, the whole dating world is just like out of pocket.
And that's what he's talking.
It's out of line.
That's kind of what he speaks.
And that's true. That's true. We all know, like, if you know, like, shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
bro.
So that's
like,
the lane,
it's out of line, bro. Like I was doing like bro, do some go on a date, right? And like, or like when you talk to a girl, like do some calculation after week 2, bro, and tell me how much you spent, bro. It might be close to almost $1,000, bro.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not easy. I know.
Like the first date, like you go out to dinner right now. I took my mom's out to dinner. It was like 150, 180, 2 appetizers, like an appetizer, 2 entrees. So you go on dates, bro.
We just ordered 2 pies of pizza.
You order 2 pies of pizza, 80 cash, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you go on a date, and then by 2 weeks, do that. So anyway, like when bro was cause when he was on that interview, what I was watching, bro was talking about basically like women should pay him and stuff, like all this stuff about him being like
he's the catch.
Like he was saying, like she was like, oh, like what if I started an OnlyFans, or what if I did something like to sell my body? He said, well, I need 80% of that because that belongs to me. That's mine. You're submitting to whatever. Like, I'm using different words, but he said I owe 80% of that. So whatever proceeds you get, 80% goes to me. And like,
I think there's a better way to say it.
There's a better way to say it.
I think it's because he's from the UK, so he is pimping all the way.
Yeah. Like, I feel like real.
He ain't smooth. He need to like iron it out a little bit.
I feel like real ones.
He didn't put enough babies
though.
In there. Like, come on, baby.
But when he said that, I was like, yo, no lie. Like it's like this.
You need 80%.
Yeah, I also need 80%. Right? That's basically what he said.
Yeah, it's
in a nice way, like respectfully.
And then
if he would have said respectfully,
there was more he said, but I caught that. That had me dying.
Right.
I was like, wow, like he's different.
He's different.
He's different, bro. But getting banned, man. Some people they dying now. That's on their bucket list now. Now again, because you know we from
Getting banned.
Bro, people want to get banned, bro.
No, they don't. People want to get popping.
That's being banned.
No, it's not.
That's the
Nah, you
that's
gotta
the upper
get
echelon of,
popping and then get banned, then come back 2 times crazier.
like.
I mean, back in the day, like people used to pop. Like I remember on YouTube, like someone like Tim De La Ghetto, like he actually got banned or like suspended, and then had to come out with a new page. Like it was popular back then, and then people are wondering what'd you do to get suspended, and then that drives traffic. So shit like that. But I think it's different now. Like now you can't just come back with a new account the way you could back then.
Yeah.
Now you get banned, like they know who you are, and they're
Meta
on top
owns
of
everything.
it. Yeah, they're on top of it. So
Yo,
like now
Meta.
you get banned. Like he
make
can't
a fake
come back.
page, make a burner.
He can't come back. But what this would lead to is potentially like the rise of a new app, a new social media.
And that's what he did. He live streamed on some shit called like Rumble or some shit.
He did. That's what. It's
And he
called.
had like
130,000, I think.
150 or 130,000 people tuned in live.
Yeah.
So on a new app, now he's gonna get clout over there, build that, probably get some stake in the fucking company.
Imagine everybody that joined that live donated 50 cents.
That's crazy.
He's
shit.
alright.
Yeah, he's
That's
chilling for just
65,000 if they all donated 50 cents.
yeah,
And I'm sure they donated
easy
more.
60K.
But that's a good business model that he's doing. That whole thing is a whole good
I don't
business
think
model.
he's a dumb man. He knows how to make money. He knows
Yeah,
how to
bro.
capitalize.
I seen a video where he got in his crib, or unless that was a B&B, you know, like
That could be too.
he's moving accordingly, man. We gotta use these platforms in a way, but not on some weird stuff, you know.
Yeah, but what else? What else did you?
Nah, that's all I got from it, bro. That's all I got from it. Like, you know, I was giving bro a chance, and I was kind of like in the group chat, like trolling dudes.
Nah. He's charismatic, bro. He's like I understand why people watch him and listen to him. It's just like you said. It's the people that are impressionable
Yeah.
that create the problem.
You take one or two thing from here, and then you leave it alone, bro. That joint's like, you know, it's a little poisonous and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You can't listen to that all day long.
yeah. But
listen to Bishop Don Juan and Snoop Dogg. Too short.
Nah,
Ice-T.
for me, it's like, what's the difference between him and like you see all of these like social media pastors now? Y'all been seeing that recently? I feel like I've been seeing that.
Oh, like the rise of
heavy,
the
bro.
social media pastors with clout.
Bro, I've been
they
seeing
getting
that
money.
heavily, bro.
They getting money. Pastors
I've been seeing
with clout.
pastors dressed down in designer, driving like rapper cars
what?
and stuff.
Okay, you saying?
And, yo, bro, look
Keep
up.
talking.
It started when
Yo,
the
bro,
homeboy in Brooklyn got robbed.
Yeah, no names. I don't know the names because you know this was a couple weeks back. But like, bro got robbed, bro, and
in Brooklyn.
in
And
Brooklyn,
he got
the
robbed for
pastor.
like
I
600,000
think I heard
in
about
jewelry.
this. I think I heard about
and he's mad smooth with his lingo though. That's what
He found his lane because he's smooth with it the way he talk.
And then
he a pimp pastor.
He's preaching the word
Pretty
though,
much.
but he is preaching the word. So, but he's doing it like in a way. Yeah, he has like those models work, bro. Like these business model of like, you know.
You fucking with 50 Cent now.
Yo, bro, the key is
He about to be in power.
I think the key is to get a community.
Nah, imagine.
Once you get a community
that is the
together,
key.
I heard he was at Tycoon Weekend.
But where did his community come from?
well, his came from obviously like religious, you know.
Ah, okay.
But he's
And
a
then
pastor.
He leveraged that.
Yeah, and then I don't know how, bro, but there's more info to be aware. I mean, put out there because
Nah, I think the streets invested in him too. Like,
Yeah,
for him
but
to
yo,
get his shit.
I don't doubt how many ways he get money, but it's like he you know, he's a pastor, bro. He's a bishop.
So y'all said like the rise of the social media pastors though. So there's like a lot of them. Like
Nah, there's
I
probably
can't
like,
name
there
them, but
probably was like two
maybe
or three
like
that
two or
popped
three, but
up.
that's 2 or 3 more than I've ever seen ever.
Yeah.
You know, like we only see that in these like hood movies.
so you
know,
think it's
like,
just people? Are they genuine? They're like legit, or are they playing this
can't
angle?
the
call
saga
it. I
continues,
can't
bro.
call it. Yeah,
We'll
not
learn
yet.
eventually. Like the way it's always.
Don't
like
be
10 years
surprised if
later.
that's the next thing you start seeing.
Yeah,
That's all we saying. Like we
Yeah.
starting to see some shit.
wait for the
And it
Woj
might
bomb,
be-
and that
Yeah.
joint we'll know.
I seen some dude recently on TikTok. Savion sent me a clip of this dude, and he was dressed in black. He was kind of trying to give off Kevin Samuels vibes. It felt like.
Word.
Yeah, I'm
It might have been the same dude.
I don't know if it was the same dude because he wasn't like pastor.
There's a part of me that feels like too the homeboy, the pastor that got robbed, because his jewelry definitely was insured. Like I feel like that was a scheme to get the insurance claim, but you know. That ain't my job. I don't care. More power to you. Get your money however you want. But you know what I'm saying? The way it was just like, nobody move. He was like, even tell nobody do nothing. And like, he just got down. Was like, here's my jewelry. Like, all right, nobody.
Oh, you talking about a video, right?
Yeah. And then they leave and shit. And then he gets up and he's like, don't worry, we all right. And then like the one lady was like, call the cops.
Oh, it was on camera, right?
Some shit, yeah. Like it happened on camera.
And he was
mid fucking testimony, like you know,
while he was praising the Lord.
Right while he was praising the Lord.
Wait. Oh, I did see that, and you know what my first thought was? Is it possible that he set that up?
That's what I'm saying.
That he set it up because like nothing happened. You get people. You say yo, you know what will go viral, or you know what could bring attention. What if y'all robbed me on camera while I'm doing my thing? Obviously, you know, y'all weird things, y'all not gonna get in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not gonna push it to that extent.
Exactly. And that clip goes viral and boom.
Clout.
That's the first thing
Brooklyn
I thought.
way. He from Brooklyn.
That's the first thing I thought.
I told you, bro. I don't doubt any way he getting money, man. Like that's a good, you know, that's not a good, you know, I'm not saying that's a good thing, but it's just that's his verdict. That's his business.
That's an easy flip.
Well, he could claim fraud, like you said, claim insurance. You know, if he had it insured, because I don't know. I see all of these bust down chains and all of these diamonds, and I just don't see value in all of that. I seen the Khaled. It was like a Khaled video. He's like $3 million ring, like
$3 million watch.
Yeah, like I don't believe that. Like I don't know.
Oh no,
if
that's
real.
That's pristine.
You know, I guess
I follow that jewelry. Jeweler.
Nah, the value really is in community, like you said. That's
you're
what
right,
it is. It's building a community, building a following.
Yeah, bro. You build a community, build a following. You know, easy transaction.
Facts.
Yeah, but this dude, does he look familiar to you?
Nah.
Have you seen this dude?
Nah.
Never?
He's a pastor?
I don't think he's a pastor. He's like a Kevin Samuels wannabe type. That's the vibe I got. I don't know if y'all want to watch the clip right now.
I don't care. I don't mind.
Is it
Why don't the women want to cook and clean for the men anymore?
Because they're tired, bro. They have to go to work every day.
Y'all seen him, bro.
And they got kids.
I seen him.
It's this dude.
Yeah,
They're tired?
Yeah, they got to go to work every day, just like you.
What are they tired of?
Of working.
Take care of the kids.
It's not hard. I mean, that shouldn't even be like, I don't even understand the question.
They work.
Like, they're tired. Aren't you tired when you get home from work?
Yeah.
They're working every day, so they're tired. That's why I don't want to cook.
You can't fathom that?
Yeah.
Why you ain't cooking?
You think I want to work 8 hours and then come home and then cook and clean?
So basically,
I was trying to understand who was
not
right
even
or
the right
wrong in
clip.
that situation.
This is the better clip, I think, probably. So he's trying to he gets people on the same way Kevin Samuels gets people on. You get people on to like debate something with you.
He thinks there's a lane there to fill, so he's trying to fill it.
Once you get your camera on, I want to hear what you got to say about the topic.
Sure, I got you. Yeah, just hold on a second.
But you're hiding.
Oh, I'm not hiding anything. I'm just walking into a different room.
That rubbed me the wrong way already.
Laying on the sofa.
To press him like that? Like what you hide?
I didn't know how long it's going to take you to let me up. I'm good. What's that?
All right. What's going on? All right. What's your take on the topic? Why don't the women want to cook and clean for the men anymore?
Because they're tired, bro. They have to go to work every day. That's not hard.
Yeah.
They're tired?
Yeah, they got to go to work every day, just like you.
What are they tired of?
Of working. It's not hard. I mean, that shouldn't even be like, I don't even understand the question. Like, they're tired. Aren't you tired when you get home from work?
They're working every day, so they're tired. That's why I don't want to cook.
Son don't know what to say. He's stumped.
You think I want to work 8 hours and then come home
You want to be Kevin Samuels so
cook
bad,
and
though,
clean?
bro.
I mean, I do it because I have to. I have 5 children. But yeah, I mean,
do you have a woman
why
right
do
now?
dudes want us to abuse our women, bro?
Do you have a woman right now?
I've been married since I've been married for over 20 years.
Okay. Does your wife work?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the roles in a marriage?
What are you talking about? Roles. And
What?
everybody does what they have to do.
Well, okay.
No roles.
What do you do? What does she do?
For a living.
No, in the house for the marriage. What do you guys do? What are your roles?
Role. I don't understand the question. She does what needs to be done that day if she has time to do it, and if she doesn't, I do it. I do what needs to be done that day, and if I don't have time to do it, she does it. But roles, I don't know what you're talking about.
How do you not know what roles are
Or
in a
if nobody
marriage?
wants to
You're
do
married for
nothing.
20 years. You guys don't have
Because
any
those don't
roles.
exist. Because those don't exist. Teamwork makes the dream work, friend. We a team. Ain't no roles.
Right.
What do you mean there ain't no roles?
It's not that hard to understand. You said, why
What
do women
you
not
mean
want to
there ain't no
I
roles?
work.
Okay.
I answered that question.
Okay.
You said, what are your roles? I
Who's
said, we're a team.
if there's something that needs to be built in the house, who builds it? You or your wife?
Depends on what it is.
Word.
What do you mean depends on what it is?
Like if it's a toy for the kids, you know what I'm saying? My wife's better at putting stickers on, so she builds it. But if we're talking about
That's not building nothing, man.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry you feel
Putting
that way. It's
stickers
still a
on
task.
something, you've lost it.
It's still a task. But my wife's an interior designer, so she can build anything.
I ain't got time for no foolishness. He gone.
You the fool. You the fool.
I don't have time for no foolishness. I do not have time for the foolishness.
He's sick.
Yo, I feel like dudes is reaching to create
say
like
you-
this weird tradition,
I'm
right?
telling you, bro.
Like, bro, like, so it's like we all got an understanding that like the generation before us was like traditional, right? There was like the woman did that, woman did this, but because like we move into modern, dudes is trying to create the tradition. Like, yo, the new like the tradition now is like, oh, like I'm the alpha, she's my submissive.
She's the submissive one. She
She's the
submits to
submissive
me.
one. She submits to me, and she does this. This is her role. She knows this.
She cooks. She cleans.
She doesn't question it. Like stuff.
Yeah.
Like and it gets mad aggressive and whack. Like
Bruh, my wife is better with a fucking hammer than I am. The fuck you talk, like,
bro, these women
like
do. They
June
do
Bug
everything.
himself say,
Like,
yo,
women do everything.
Your wife
you
know
do,
how to
bro.
throw a
She know how to
football.
throw the hell out of that football.
Like,
Yo,
the
bro,
fuck you
women
mean?
do
What
this-
kind of roles?
yeah.
You telling me a woman can't build a fucking a dresser or a
dresser,
fucking
bro.
a bed set or some shit?
like
Fuck talking about toys. Like the fuck anything
Yeah.
a fucking man could do. A
trust
woman
me,
could do.
if it's something that
And there's
needs
women out there
beauty,
that can
I
knock
can't-
men out.
Girls putting
I'm
together
swinging that, bro.
putting together whole vanities. I've seen
swinging
girls
that.
mount their own TVs. Like
I seen
Maybe
girl-
not the obvious.
and girls do it better than dudes.
I haven't seen the TV mount. That would impress me though.
not strength wise, but like put the mount together on her own.
That would impress me though, cause I ain't gonna
And
lie.
then,
That's,
like,
I feel like that's the final test. Like, you know, that's the
My-
TV mount is different.
My girl
It's
done ripped the
different.
carpets out her mom and pop's whole crib and put down tiles and all by herself. Type shit. Like,
Then you ain't help her.
around. I wasn't even
Nah,
around.
fucking with
I was in PA working.
Man, that's fucked up. You was just watching.
Yeah, bro.
My girl be doing her own
just,
thing.
yeah, dudes is obsessed with trying to make it so that like
So that women need
yeah.
them.
But dude,
That's what it is.
But dudes be single, bro. Like Nick,
Exactly.
Like dudes never showed it. Like Andrew Tate, like none of these guys.
And
they
I'm
never
tired
showed
of
their
this.
girl.
And
or
why
they
do
wife.
women think men got to do these things too, though?
Yeah,
There's certain
nah.
women out there like, you got to build, you got to fix the car. Nah, how about you
that's
go under the
facts. It
car?
goes
Yo,
both
but
ways.
a person that like gives that like information out, they don't have anybody. They're single. Like these are single people doing like
Yeah.
y'all ever peeped that? I've never.
I understand what you're
None
saying.
of these
I
people
understand
are
exactly what you're
married.
saying.
I
I've
seen
never
some-
seen
I
a
He's
seen
married
some
talking
person.
to a married man of 20 years.
I seen some
Yeah.
shit where
You
a
can't
girl
relate.
was trying to change a tire, and like two men that were like, no, we got it type shit. And like she got tight, and she was like, why the fuck can't I change the tire? I do it all the time, like I'm on my own tire. Like she was like ready to cry type shit. And like that's real shit too. Even when it comes down to changing the fucking tire, like
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, desperate men, want to create a world or live in a world where they feel like, or want women to feel like they need men. because that's where they get their value. That's where men will get their value. If a woman doesn't need me to change a tire or to mount a TV or to build things, then like what value do I bring to this?
Yo, but this
And it's like,
and yo, this low key, a lot of dudes is not that talented, bro. Like
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, like anybody, y'all know how to change your oil in your car.
No,
I
I
never
go
had
to
a
the
car.
fucking.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Like none of us
The fucking
can change your
mechanic.
oil. You know, none of us like across the board. There's a lot of things we probably all can't do that.
I mean, if my
It's
shit's
traditional,
leaking,
yeah.
like I had a fucked up transmission where the oil, like the transmission fluid
Yeah.
kept leaking out, so I knew how to put the oil
Put the fluid
to
in
fill
yourself.
it up
Yeah,
because
but
I
can you
had
change
to.
it? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot
But
of
to get
dudes,
under there and purposely try to
Yeah.
drain it and all that, nah.
bro.
I'm not
We grew
figuring
up
that
with
shit out.
PlayStation and Xbox, so the skill set did not transfer.
yeah, you
over.
can't. And here's the problem: it's that people like Andrew Tate or like this guy, they try to apply these like old traditional things into the modern world, like you said. But it's like they pick and choose where they do it.
Yeah,
So
bro,
like they'll when Andrew Tate or these people talk about like genetically men are made to reproduce while women are made to not to have one partner or whatever.
Yeah.
But men are genetically they're prone to like having multiple partners and all of this. Like, so you
Yeah, I
take
see
shit like
something
that
about that. I
to
see
apply
something about
it
that, yeah.
to now to try to, create excuses. But like, it's a different world. You can't, back then, women couldn't leave the house type shit. Women's shit was they had to stay in the house and hold down the house. That's why they didn't have the skills to do these things. They weren't allowed to. So like, we're not in that world anymore where like they have to be limited to that. So it's like, it's weird to kind of try to apply these boundaries to them.
Yeah.
And when like it's just I don't know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's these dudes. That's what sells though. Seeing that controversy and all of that.
Well,
around.
because
and it's whack.
it brings value. That's where it brings value to like whack men. Like if you a man that don't got nothing to bring to the table, then you're relying on a woman that isn't allowed to do certain things because that's where you can step in as a man and do those things. But
Or if you're even a man that just can't find the right woman to love you for who you are because of your dumbass personality, that's on you. Motherfucker. Find a woman that loves you for you, and you gonna love her for her, and you gonna
And just
look
chill.
at your relationships and all that from a whole different perspective. Especially if you really love a woman, you look at her as your equal. You don't look at her as like you more superior.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's
So-
too much. It's too much pressure around what like. It's too much pressure around that, bro. Like rules and requirements and all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody's competing to have the perfect, answer for relationships. And it's the same conversations over and over. It's getting whack.
no, it's definitely a point I wanted to make was that like it's like a war happening right now, and it's between the men that we just talked about that want to control women and leave them in a box, and then it's the women that are like trying to overcompensate for that by being on this end of the spectrum in terms of freedom. So like I'm gonna go on OnlyFans, I'm gonna go on the internet and show my body and be half naked all the time, and I'm gonna show, and I'm gonna be a FREE fuck nigga free like. So it's like it's a battle between.
I see it as a battle more or less of age group, right? I feel like it's the 35-year-olds versus the 25-year-olds. Why I say that is because like when you 35,
And
you a little bit more
older
stable.
men
You
be
a little-
wanting younger women and they can't get with it. It's not looking like how it looked when they seen the older men back in the day.
Older
with the
men
younger
can't
woman.
get like older men don't go after older like women they aging up. They go after
Exactly.
younger women.
Exactly.
So it's like this, right?
So
like
this generation can't handle the 25-year-olds.
yeah,
right now.
or like it's like this. A conversation of like, all right, the older men is like, yo, you have to make 6 figures. That's the new thing I hear every day. I hear the word 100K or 6 figures. That's all I hear.
Trash.
And so you got to make that. You gotta have this material, that material, this material. But then it's like that's a 35-year-old man talking to like a 20-year-old. A 20-year-old has no opportunity to make that like a 35-year-old unless and then how we get our revenge is we show you we made $1 million off TikTok. We made $1 million off IG. That's how we get our revenge, right? That's how we get our lick back. The young ones. Yeah. And then the older ones is just like, oh, we got the real estate. We got the startup companies. We got this. The young people like, oh, well, we got this app. We got this scam. We got this this. Remember that game on Instagram? You throw money, everybody. It's like a little circle thing. Everybody was getting money.
Oh, it's like
it's like a battle of basically how we make it on this age, and then we make it on that, and it translates to men and women. Yeah, older women talking to young women talking back. It's like a battle of that. I feel like when people try to make it man versus woman, it's kind of whack because it's not. It's age. It's like, bro, right now I'm in position. Where I was 10 years ago. I will run circles around myself. But if I'm going back and forth with that person, it's going to only create controversy. Think about that.
Deep.
I didn't have no bread 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I couldn't get women. I couldn't tell you the experiences. I couldn't travel. So now I traveled. I got women. And now I'm bragging in front of the 20-year-old who can't do that. I influence you. I give you something to look forward to now. I motivate you. Like, bro, that's why. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
That's interesting. See, when you brought up 35 to 25,
that's just numbers.
No, I thought you was gonna make the point that back then men could target younger women, and because the older men could target younger women, and because they're older, they have their life more settled. So you could target women, like you said, too young to have the opportunity to really travel or like do that, and those women would almost be submissive to that man because it's like,
and then they accept it as a standard. Yeah, that happened. I'm talking about that too, though.
Yeah,
I'm talking about that too.
But now those older men want that too, but the younger women are kind of
getting their own bag
through the Instagram influencing
and the TikTok.
The way you could do it as a young person. That's the young person hustle.
Like,
exactly.
You don't have as much control over me now because I'm not dependent on you for the stability.
I'm not dependent on you. Exactly.
Getting my own bag.
And that's the same.
Really, you depend on me now for this pussy.
Think about it.
And that's the same.
And the roles flip. So now you got the dudes out here like, women don't want to cook no more.
Yeah, and that goes back to the point.
You want her to cook, but you want her pussy? Like, you want too much now.
That goes back to the point I just made, which is like, if a woman's not dependent on you, that's where those men lose their value.
Yeah.
Now you don't bring no value to the table. Those men want the women to depend on them.
They're trying to find value now in fucking shocking the system and being outwardly against it and putting women down.
Yeah, and so now it's just...
It's messed up, bro. but let me tell you this. That's just on the Matrix. That's not in real life. You go outside right now, you meet a woman, none of this.
It doesn't apply as much.
It doesn't apply. Don't. If you in your casual conversation talking to a woman about Andrew Tate, you gotta log your phone off, bro. You gotta turn your phone off, bro. If you talking to a woman about any of this, you kind of gotta log off, bro. Like, bro, it's not happening.
It's like when I was in Oakland and we're performing for however many people were there, rocking the fuck out. In that moment, being out there outside with the people, nothing that happens on the internet even matters at that moment. Like, so all that shit is nothing. Like you said, like, you gotta log out that shit, to be honest. Like,
it's the Matrix, bro. You
really the Matrix.
When you enter it, it's what choose your vehicle. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. You hop in and then you go on a ride.
YouTube, wherever you want to go.
So yeah, man, the real world is still the real world, man, and you still gotta, at the end of the day, just be real, be you.
Facts.
Yo, but I was gonna say with bro's video, like, it's just I think his demeanor is what he's trying to like.
I think he's trying to be like Evan Samuels.
He's trying to like, I don't know, like dudes do a lot of research, right? Like he's asking a question
and he's looking for a specific answer,
but he don't want to answer, bro.
Yeah, he don't want because in his
bro.
mind he wants the answer.
He wants the toxic shit
that he's going to be able to
feel validated with.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he's like, yo, why doesn't she cook? Yeah, she's tired. Or why doesn't she cook? Why does she cook, bro? Like,
she's tired. Women work now.
And
they're not just home all day.
Long pauses. Like, he don't say nothing. Like, he'll just take a long pause and not say nothing. And then he'll say, but who makes this? Like, who? So who's the who what's her
does the
role?
laundry?
Yo, what's her role?
Like, what do you mean?
Nah, but it is important to communicate stuff like that, but not on the level where it's a contract. Like, I don't know. Like, you don't gotta.
That's what he was trying to.
Like, we don't need to get this
establish.
notarized. Like, you know, if I see the dishes,
I
I'll
ain't
do
gonna
them.
lie. I gotta watch what I'm saying though, cause I don't do shit.
Yeah, nah, he's trying to.
My girl just built my daughter's desk the other day. I helped her take it out the box.
It'll
I was like, "All right, cool, you got
it'll
that?
come
All
to
right,
you,
I'm
bro.
out."
Like I feel like this may be one part of your phase. Like maybe 5 years later you start doing everything. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
nah, I'm gonna hire someone.
like look at like Chris and shit. Like when I like dude.
That nigga love building, and that wasn't something he ever did before.
Now he draws the
yeah,
grass.
that wasn't something
like,
he ever did before.
Yeah, like
but
you know what I mean.
He got bored.
You gonna get
got
bored
bored,
one
started
day,
building.
bro. Like you gonna be like, yo, I'm just gonna start, like you know.
Why I'm gonna hire someone? Let me just learn how to do this.
Yo, I'm gonna just do it.
I got time. Like that's what it comes down to.
That's what. Yeah, I feel like always things turn into that. You know, like you know, but.
Yeah, no.
Like dudes be beasting to be like, yo, my wife, like it's to the point where it's like they want you to look at your own situation and like be like, yo, is this the right thing? Like let's say I had a girl, right, and it's like Aaron telling me, yo, he do this with his girl and this with that girl, but my girl don't do that, and it's like, all right, so now do I make her do that now? Because now I'm not living right as the dude, like I'm not moving right, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like I'm missing something now. or
yeah, like
something?
all right,
Nah.
so like now I gotta do
think,
that.
I
like,
think if you hear, like, that's like me hearing anyone saying shit like, oh, if you don't fucking pay all the fucking bills in your house, like, what kind of man are you? And me feeling like, damn, that's
I
an
must
insecurity
not-
then.
I
If
must
I
not
let
be
someone
listening
saying
now.
that
Yeah.
make me feel like, nah, Nick, like, my girl makes good
Yo, 'cause
money
it-
sometimes, and I would say better
Yo.
money than me. She helps out with the fucking bills just as much as I do.
But it's creating
It's an equal opportunity
it's
type
creating
shit. Like,
it's creating a thing within men. I feel like too, because when I talk to certain, like I got a group of friends that do pay the bills, and then I got a group of friends that might go 50, right, or maybe the girl might take over, and it's like the dynamic totally different. Like when I talk to dudes that's paying the bills, yo, they make that shit known.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yo,
yeah.
you know that, like
yeah,
they-
because
Yeah.
bro, it's harder to do that.
Yeah, and so it's
you
like
feel like you have the
You
weight,
know,
more weight on you, because like,
so
yo, I'm
it create
doing
like
everything.
a static, bro. So when we
It does,
linking,
it
like
does.
it be like that's why it's like, yo, that's why it's hard now. I feel like relationships, that's like an added piece now. Like I feel like people ain't had to deal with that before. Like now it's like as your inner circle, it's like, damn, bro, oh you doing, like, yo, let's take a trip. Yo, hold up, bro, I gotta pay the bills, you know. Like, and then the other dude's like, all right, well, you know,
Nah,
I'm just
like,
here.
See a situation like that, like,
you know, like
say it's a trip that me and my girl gonna go on. Like at that point, together we figure out, can we do it?
yeah.
It's not like me.
But that's the.
But
that-
there's
and
dudes that's
the
paying
shit.
Nah,
for
I
the whole
can't.
thing for the show, you know, for
Yeah.
women and all that. Like there's dudes that's
Yeah.
paying like, all right, like I'm gonna take my whole family, I'm gonna pay my kid, I'm gonna pay all the flights, all the hotels, and it's just my card.
Mhm.
There's the dudes that's doing that, they the ones that's coming back to the, you know, to the
I think the
groups and-
beauty of like a relationship like mine, at least speaking from my own experience, is that we don't look at our relationship as something as like we got with each other because we depended on
One person to
a
provide
man
this
depended
and-
on a woman, or the woman depended on
Yeah.
the man. We've been together from nothing, young teenagers in high school. We
Yeah.
fell in love with each other for us, to the point that it became like we are family more so than anything. Before we were adults, before we had responsibilities, we became family. That we fell in love. We
Yeah,
had
and-
each other's back. We know the real us. We're growing together.
And
So
we-
that's the beauty of that. There's not really I met her as an adult and I knew she was getting money and I depend
And
on
what,
her now.
and what
That
is she?
way.
What would she bring to the table in a relationship
No,
with me? And
we
what would I
grew
bring
together to
the
what
table
our
in a
roles have
relationship with
become.
her?
and we need to just
Want to
make,
speak about roles? We grew into what our
Right,
roles
right.
would be, type shit. Like,
Yeah, and even still, you don't have established roles. Like you said,
Exactly.
if we were going on a trip, we're gonna figure it out. It's not, oh, we go on a trip, so the man pays for the trip, or we go on a trip, so you know what I mean. Like, no, there's no established roles. You figure it out together. Whoever can get it done, however you can get it done, and that's teamwork. Teamwork make the dream work, like the dude
Yeah.
said. Like, there's no established roles. Like, you figure it out together. That's what the fuck a relationship should be. Nah, but
gonna say?
but now I was gonna say that's why I said, well, we need more of this and less of that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was about to say. And we need to make that popular again, because it's kind of like, I feel like now, like when I look at stuff on YouTube, or even when I talk to people regular every day, you know, women at work and stuff, they be like, it's mad pressure around like this step, that step, or like the moving in together, the first pressure from the first date to the moving in together to the getting married. Like there's always a pinnacle. Like people make sure like, yo, you gotta make sure you do all of this before you could do that. Like, and it's whack.
Yeah, I think you've also mentioned this before, but it's something I was basically just saying, which is this idea of what can you do for me.
Yeah.
And it's like, now if we're going to be in a relationship, what can you do for me? Yeah. And it's like, what happened to just like liking each other?
Word. Like,
and then they'll use some kind of excuse like, we're adults now. So like, it's like, nah, like you could just like someone, love to be around someone for the company, and then you figure out how y'all lives can go together. But now it's this pressure of, if I'm gonna be with you, what you gonna do for me that's gonna make me want to be with you?
Yeah. And for me, from the outside looking in, it's like at some point in everyone's life, and especially our generation, you hit a certain age where it's like, now you have to kind of be brainwashed into the thought, like, just because it's just the way it is. Like when we had a conversation before, it's like, oh no, you just think that way because that's the way to think. So it's a certain point you hit where it's like, oh, I'm an adult now, so now I gotta find a person that maybe I could spend the rest of my life with, but meets certain standards now.
Yeah. Now it can't just
because
be when we're young.
That's
there's
what
no
you're taught, not because that's really the way you're gonna find real love. Though.
Yeah, it's because like you said, when you're young and you fall in love, there are no responsibilities like that. You're with someone because you like being around each other. Yeah, it's like innocent love. It's like real love. It's like, you make me laugh. You make me smile. When I'm around you, I feel good.
We have the best
I feel
time
happy.
together. You know me the most. Like.
Exactly. We just share thoughts and fucking.
Now it's like, yo, who's gonna put money on the Metro card?
Are you gonna pay for my flight here? And that's created, I think, because I think that's created through social media.
Yo, how many flowers did you give me in this month? Like,
Your man not sending you flowers every week?
That's crazy.
Yo.
Right?
But you ask a real woman, she gonna be like, yo, flowers gonna die in a couple days. Like,
yeah.
I don't want it.
My girl gonna be like, really, like, you know, honestly, like, oh, wow, I appreciate these flowers. But if you get flowers every week to her, and she probably gonna be like, all right, like, you got me flowers last week. I could have used that. We could have used that bread for gas.
Yeah,
like
shit, practical shit.
That's why I told you, the people spitting all this information, they single. They not living that, like, cause there's no way. There's no way, bro. There's no way.
It's just for the likes, bro. It's for the clicks. It's for the social media. It's just for the aesthetic. It's just for the way it looks.
I ain't experienced everything, bro, but like I just can't see somebody having it that way. Like, you know.
I mean, I could see it, right? Like if I got mad bread like that, and like my woman really loves flowers, like. And like it's not a situation.
DJ Khaled probably could get his woman flowers.
I'm talking not the chivalry stuff. I'm talking about
having the opposite,
like my woman, you know, she does all of these things like in the house. You know, she takes care of this. She like, and then I do this. You know, I do my part. Like I don't know. It always splits up. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like.
It balances out, or else it's
like it's so much shared responsibility right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know, I don't know, like you can meet a girl like
more and more I talk to you single motherfuckers, the more I appreciate my wife.
Bro, and you should, bro. Like for real.
I mean, the streets ain't bad as like people make it seem though, but I feel
not,
like it's worse for women though.
It depends on the woman you talking to as well.
I feel like women, because it's more of them and less of us. So I feel like they run into more crazy encounters than we probably do.
Yeah.
And it's just like you gotta just be lucky to get with one that ran through less like traumatic experiences, bro. Like, because if you get one that went through hell, oh
yeah, especially on that side,
yeah, bro.
It's like you gotta look for a woman.
Or I'm picking vice versa too. If you get a man that been through hell, he gonna be like
trauma is real though.
Bro.
Trauma,
like,
even in I'm not perfect. Like I had trauma in my life. We've been together,
course,
so there might be
everybody,
things
bro.
that I'm certain ways that probably is not healthy that I could work on or something. I don't fucking know, but no one's perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But trauma's a real thing. So now being of like an older age, almost in our 30s, it's even more trauma to deal with. Feel bad for y'all.
Bro, I said this a long time ago, man.
Hard out here.
You gotta teach it. We're gonna have to have mad random awkward conversations with the generation below us, bro. Trauma never gonna stop, bro. It's never gonna stop.
What you gonna do when they're like, yeah, so that's why I feel like Little Uzi Vert's the GOAT.
Yo, that's coming, bro. That's coming, man. Like I told you, bro, like when I was in GA, they was talking about NBA Youngboy. They was saying
Fact.
NBA Youngboy is
Better than Jay.
like, yeah, they was saying stuff like that, bro. They was saying they was more relating to that, and I was just like, yo, what is exactly he talking about? And just like they were like, yo, he just be killing shit. I'm like, yo,
Literally,
what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean,
Yo,
bro?
they couldn't answer it. Like it was so open
It's just a
ended.
swag he got.
Yeah, they were like, yo, everything he do, he just snaps.
All right.
Yo, what?
I
They
respect
talk.
it, though,
They
'cause
talking like fucking Twitter characters, right? Like,
Like-
160 characters or less type shit. Like they can't really explain it. It's just they use the
I'm
lingo.
like,
They
yo,
just
what-
use the
I'm
words
like, yo,
that pop.
what's his hottest line? You know what I mean?
Bro, it don't
They'll
even
tell
matter.
they'll tell me
All
the
the-
song. Oh, this song. I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
but what did he say?
The
What is
only
he
thing I
actually saying?
respect about, like, I really do respect about the whole movement that NBA Youngboy has is that literally I remember 2015, 2000, maybe even 14, seeing his shit up, like, on the main top shit of,
Yeah.
like, World Star, being a little ass kid.
Yeah.
Spitting in the hood, like, and, like, working his way up to build that core fan base that, like, it all really did fucking pay off.
Nah, the grind.
Because they listen to everything he drops. They watch every video he drops, and they support him for real, for real. So you gotta respect
Yeah,
that.
no, that's
Nah,
I'm
the
not.
grind
There's
is
no
fire,
slight
bro.
against
it's
NBA
the-
Youngboy. There's
I
no
think
slight
it's the
against NBA
movement
Youngboy.
that makes it seem like, oh, he's one of the greatest since sliced bread type shit, you know, because they love him so much. But they OD. They be
Nah,
going
Yeah, I'm
OD.
not saying-
we're not saying that. We more saying less like, yo, like we need a translator. Like, like what the hell? Like, what did
We
they?
need a translator.
We
You
need a
don't really
translator.
understand, like, how
what's he
does, like,
saying?
Yeah.
What's he like? What is this? Like you know what I'm saying? Like when
When he said, "Don't know
Yo,
what I
remember-
want, but you don't
remember
what
that
I
clip?
want."
Remember that clip with
Is
Bron?
that money talk?
It was the clip with Bron and his son, and he was like, "Yo, I'm Diamond Siege, Crystal Meth." Like he said
Nah,
something.
I know what the fuck you're talking.
He said
He was
something
talking about
crazy,
gaming
bro.
shit. He was talking
said
about
some
gaming
gaming
shit.
stuff. He was like, "Yo, I'm Diamond. Yo, come meet me here. I'm Diamond level." And
Yeah,
Bron
yeah,
was
yeah.
like, "Yo, what he talking about?" That's how I feel with the new artists. But I embrace it because like we was young ones too.
Yeah.
We was listening to.
I think it's less.
I was
I
just
think it's
talking
not.
about how I really loved them franchise boys when I was younger.
Yo, they was
in my
hot,
white
bro.
tee. Oh, and
Yo,
they
low
were
key,
like,
the
"Oh,
leader
I
of that
think they
group,
like
I
me.
thought he was
I
Paul
think they
Pierce,
like
bro,
me."
the whole time. The
No
I
way.
don't even remember what he looked like.
the
I
leader.
can't
Yo,
even
look
tell
it
you.
up, bro. He looks like Paul Pierce to me. I used to think that back in the day.
You look it up. I've been looking for something for the last 5 minutes that I can't find.
Yeah, but
I don't even remember their names.
Yeah, I don't remember what none of them look like.
But that second album with "Oh, I Think They Like Me," and then they had the remix with Bow Wow. That shit was fire. And they had a song called "Bitch Stop Calling Me," and I put that as my voicemail.
Mhm.
And then Jose called me, and it was like, "Bitch, stop calling me." And he called my mom. Was like, "You heard this kid's freaking voicemail?" My mom was like, "You fucking have people calling you, and it says, 'Bitch, stop calling me.' You better fucking change that shit." I was like, "It's a joke. I think everyone's gonna know that." Like, I'm like 10 with a cell phone type shit. Like,
Fuck, I was looking for a video where they was asking. It was like, I'm trying to remember. That's why I was just looking for the video the whole time. I can't even remember that shit. It's like, it was one of them public interview shits. Y'all been seeing them public interview shits?
where like they just ask people in the
Yeah,
street.
where they be
It's
like,
in the
yo,
street something.
They be like, yo, what song you listen to? Or like, nah.
Yeah,
I seen something
that's
like that
kind of how it
recently.
started. Those are the funny joys. What song people have phones. What song you listening to?
Nah, some dude was like, yo, I'm listening to Beyonce. But then she ain't ask him that. She asked him like something.
She asked him something else, but that's the joke. Like, you just ignore the question. You take it like, oh, let's get it started about the Black Eyed Peas. You just walk away. You totally ignore them. Shit is hilarious. Like,
Yo,
my son,
that's
yeah,
hilarious.
my son was-
That would be a good
he
one.
was crazy for that.
Yo, let's get it started. Black Eyed Peas. What?
But OD, their like vibes are mad good. Like, oh, let's get it started, Black Eyed Peas. Like, and
Yeah.
Hot in here, Nelly.
Yo, speaking of vibes, right? Like, yo, did you when you was in Oakland, right, bro? Did you ever did they play Too Short out there?
Nah, they didn't.
Yo, bro.
Matter of fact, wait, did they?
Yo, bro. When they play Bay Area sounds, bro,
Nah,
it
bro.
goes dumb out
Nah,
there,
bro.
bro.
Art's
I'm
got a record
telling
that
you,
hasn't
bro.
come out where he says some shit like Too Short, pimping shit. And I was like, yo, if we was to play that in Oakland, that might have hit.
It
But
would
we
have.
played one unreleased track that went crazy.
Yo,
Chanel Pearls.
Yo, that would.
Chanel Pearls. That one's got to drop
We gonna
tomorrow.
wait on it. We gonna wait on
But
that one.
yeah, like I would have loved to honestly play some shit myself. Like I just DJ'd for the artist.
Yeah, for the artist. Yeah,
But if
yeah.
I would have got some time to throw some records on, I already had the Kamaya, the Kalen for
See
real,
what
for
I
real,
mean?
and
See what I mean?
and the
See what I
knapsack
mean?
ready to
Yeah,
go off. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Just got a brand new Rolex.
We
I
call
would
it-
have threw that Kamaya.
we caught at the pivot.
Yeah, you know, but next time. Once I hit the road, I'm gonna shut shit down.
Yeah, soon come.
I'll get in my
But
bag.
yeah, bro, I just I thought of random artists that got crazy hits and Too Short. Too Short got, what's my favorite word?
Yeah, that blow the whistle.
Yeah,
will
crazy,
go
bro.
crazy. Anywhere, not even just in Oakland. Anywhere it goes crazy.
what y'all think about Chris Brown? What y'all think about these Chris Brown meet and greets though?
I think Kevin Hart is fucking hilarious for going to one.
He did.
Yes,
I didn't
and
know.
he was like, but watching a chick take pictures, and he's like on with his team, like she taking too long. And then Chris Brown's like laughing and shit, and then the chick ends up getting pictures with Chris Brown and Kevin Hart at the meet and greet.
That's dope.
And then she dipped, and then Kevin Hart was like, "Come on, I paid for these pictures.
Yeah.
Let's go!" Like they stopped posing. Yo, it was mad funny. Yo,
Nah, I love Kevin Hart, bro.
Yeah,
That's
he's
fire.
he's a trip.
Yeah, but no, I'm just. That's it.
Nah, what else has been? I mean,
I think Chris
has
Brown's
anything else
doing-
been
doing
happening?
some
other
good
than
shit.
that?
No, I mean, I brought that up because
I think someone was trying to
people
slander
was trying
him.
to slander him for
And he
that.
came out and was like, "Yo, like,
Yeah.
not everyone actually gets to, like, interact with me in life. So if I offer this experience, like, you know how many people
Fire,
try to
yeah,
pay
bro.
people to get an autograph at a fucking a Comic Con or like those
Yeah.
conventions. That's what you say at a convention.
Yeah, here,
I'm
sell
actually
a
I'm
autograph for
actually
him
letting
for
them
this.
come see my concert and have the experience of meeting me, which they probably wouldn't get. Like
Yeah.
that might be worth more than what I'm charging them.
And I'm sure he's not on some like,
To
yo,
them.
10 minutes is up, man. Next. Like,
Yeah.
He's probably like,
they look like they having a good time.
Yeah.
Anytime
Oh,
I
and
see
then
those pictures.
I love that they went on the promo run of showing mad different pictures and how much all the fans are enjoying actually taking
Yeah.
crazy pictures with Chris Brown, jumping on him.
Yeah, it's
bending
not like-
over,
it's not like-
kissing him on the cheek. Like,
I'm
Yeah.
gonna do one like crossing him up or something.
yo, play D for the
Yo,
picture.
yo,
mid crossover.
yo, play defense.
Nah, yeah, it didn't make sense that people, because it's like they're spending their money.
Yeah.
They're paying. That's their money. They're making that decision. If it was too much for them, then they wouldn't be spending
Doing it exactly.
And then it's not like they get there and he's like, "Let's do this pose."
Make
where
it
you
quick.
bending over in front
Yeah.
of me. No,
Make
they're
it-
choosing
Would you
that
do that-
pose, and he's obliging.
Would you
Like,
do that with your favorite artist or whatever?
nah.
Would I bend over in front of Wallet? Like,
Nah.
nah. But
You know what I'm saying?
Like, pay an extra like $1,000 to go back.
Nah,
I
take,
wouldn't. I
take
don't
the
care.
number away. Just pay to meet them. Take the number away.
No.
Probably not.
I don't care.
I would.
I wouldn't. Well, who's your favorite?
I feel like
who's your
I'm gonna
favorite?
eventually meet everyone that I'm supposed to meet anyway.
Anyway,
I feel that too.
that's my mindset. Yeah.
Like
I feel that too.
We gonna be in the room, like even if it's a
Yeah.
quick dap up.
I feel that.
Like
Yeah.
we gonna eventually cross paths. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't really care about meeting. I feel like once you,
I don't know who my favorite is yet though. I ain't gonna
Okay.
lie. It's like 3 people rotating in my head that I was like, yo,
My favorite.
I could probably.
My
do.
all time is gonna be Jay-Z. To meet Jay-Z, like, you know what I'm saying. And I'm still not taking the dinner, taking the cat paper
Well, this time
for
it
myself.
caused. This time it caused you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel like once I pay to meet someone that I like want to work with or something like that, I like rule myself out of like working with them in the future because it's like now you just a mega fan.
That's my number one
like,
fan.
You're just a super fan. Like they might not even want to be cool with you because you type crazy to spend 15
Now,
minutes.
if I'm on like Kevin Hart and I'm gonna pull up on some, make a funny thing out of like someone I fucks with who's doing a meet and greet, like I'm down to do shit like that, like pop in on people I fucks with, meet and greets and shit, and surprise the fans. Like that's funny.
that's
That's
fire
cool.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask y'all if y'all seen the leader of the friend group memes.
Nah.
Have you seen that?
Of course.
You
of
seen the
course.
leader of the friend
Yeah,
group
of
meme?
course.
Bro, alright, so you don't know what the fuck these are.
Nah, I still don't. You haven't sent me no meme
Yeah, I'm
pages
not,
to
and
follow.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, so whatever.
Okay, so basically, it's this new fucking like trend of like, how the fuck do you even describe this shit?
I mean, for me, it's simply like basically every friend group got a leader.
Got a leader.
Okay.
That's the
And
idea. That's the
it's
concept.
like the means will be like just pop whatever, like
Basically, everyone
everyone
is
who's
submissive to the leader
to the
of the
leader.
friend group.
Yeah, like
Okay.
for me,
So like earlier when I called Daniel, and I was like, the boss told me call you. It's like calling you the leader. Of the
Yeah.
friend
Yeah,
group.
it's like the joke narrative, like I'm the leader
and
of
you
the friend group.
and you served your leader.
Yeah. That's like
like you see the episode, like you see Martin, right? Y'all know Martin, right?
Of course.
Like Tommy and Cole. Martin's a leader, bro.
Martin's the leader of the
Because it's
friend
like
group.
he
Yeah,
kick them out
facts.
the crib every day, and they still come back.
Yeah.
Think about
That's a
it.
great way. No, that's a great
Yo,
way to
bro,
explain
think about it. If Martin wasn't there, Gina and Pam would not be around.
Facts.
Yeah.
They would have
well,
no
Pam,
chicks
Pam got with
around.
Tommy though. Pam got with Tommy, so
Because of Martin.
Because
it's
of
Martin being the
He
leader
takes
and,
it
and
all.
everyone
Like,
connecting
yeah.
through Martin.
Like Cole, Cole.
Even a lot of
he's
the
not-
plot lines when they go somewhere, it's because Martin's going
It's
somewhere.
because Martin put them
It's
on,
Martin.
bro.
Yeah.
So
that's
were
the
you gonna-
idea.
What were you gonna pull up?
It's
about
just funny as hell because it's random as hell. This idea that every friend group got a leader and now it's just all over Twitter.
Nah,
and
it's
shit.
funny because it'd be like for the women, it'd be like, yo, when you find out your man ain't the leader.
Ain't the leader. So that's the
'cause-
very first meme of it that
Nah,
I'm
this-
kicking it off with. It's
yo,
when
it's
you
mad
meet his
dudes,
friend
bro.
group. When
It's
you
mad
meet his friend
dudes.
group and he not the leader. And then basically it's just so basically it's like
A lot of
there's
dudes
some-
is not the leader,
There's
bro.
some funny ass shit. When one of your homies gets married and you become the new leader of the friend group, like when she finds out you're not the leader of the friend group after y'all smashed, me after I rigged the leader of the friend group election so I get elected for my 5th term. Me when the group leader gets out the car without giving me permission to lead. It's basically OD like
It's
jokes
OD.
about how like I can't move if the leader, I can't jump if the group leader don't
Yo,
tell me I
if
can
he
jump.
don't say nothing, I can't do nothing.
Yeah,
Listen,
like-
from now on, don't nobody talk to me directly. You understand? You got business with me. You talk to Huey. Huey, you talk to me. You got it?
That's real talk.
Damn it, never on the phone. You got it?
I got it.
All right. And take them goddamn sunglasses off. Take the goddamn sunglasses
Damn
off.
it, man.
Simple Simon ass motherfuckers.
That's the best
You
one.
can make all the excuses you want.
That's Thanos?
You can feel any type of
Roman
way you
Reigns.
want. What'd I tell you? What'd I say?
When the leader of the friend group catches you making some females laugh without his permission, like, yo. So they just dragged it, basically, but it's mad fucking
That's-
funny. I didn't
that's
know if you
funny.
saw it, but it's some funny shit.
I think I saw one thing about that shit before, but I wasn't really.
Yeah, nah. I
That's
found
funny,
that shit
though.
so fucking funny. We all,
We all laughed out. We all memed out.
we finished the
We
official
got
end.
everything off our chest.
Either way.
All right,
Thank you
so
for listening. Thank you for watching.
Another week.
Yeah. Make sure you go like,
Another
comment,
week
and
we eat.
subscribe. Turn on the notifications. Tell another friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Do the same thing.
Available on all platforms.
As
Like,
always.
subscribe, show
Yes,
love.
sir.
Love
No
is love.
Politics Podcast.
See you next week.
Let's go.
Love, peace, all love.